Or if you're not a fan of conspiracy theories, it's understandable that you don't appreciate baseless claims circulating without substantial evidence to support them. Many conspiracy theories circulate around various subjects, and the BBC, like many organizations worldwide, has been the target of such allegations, suggesting that they promote certain agendas and other unfounded stories. The specific story they recently published should give even die-hard conspiracy theorists pause. It's crucial to label this as outright misinformation, as no other word can aptly describe the situation. The basis for this conclusion came after an exhaustive comparison of the certificate templates and designs issued by Chicago State University. They assessed the certificate submitted by Tinubu to INEC and found no significant differences between it and others issued by the same institution. While there were similarities, none of them matched 100%. Notably, the certificate submitted by Tinubu had an "with honors" designation in the middle, which wasn't present in any of the others. Even the university's logo showed discrepancies. These findings cast doubt on the authenticity of the certificate, suggesting it did not originate from Chicago State University. The certificate's header reads Chicago State University, indicating that the institution has the legal authority to issue such documents. During their oral deposition, Chicago State University explicitly disavowed having issued Tinubu the certificate submitted to INEC. Furthermore, they stated that they had never received any request from him for a replacement certificate, and they denied having issued him a certificate in 1979 when he claimed to have graduated. If the entity with legal authority to issue the document disowns it, that is a compelling argument that the certificate is forged. Tinubu's own representatives acknowledge this and now claim it came from a third party, contradicting Tinubu's previous statement at Chatham House in London, where he claimed to have received it from the university. It's vital to emphasize this point repeatedly so that people understand that Tinubu initially stated it came from the university itself. A US journalist who was reportedly a former student of Chicago State University confirmed that the university doesn't issue certificates through third parties, and replacements are only obtainable through their official website. Therefore, the BBC's conclusion that there is no evidence of forgery seems contrary to the findings of the entity authorized to produce the certificate. The BBC should either retract the article or issue an addendum and apologize to the Nigerian public. The evidence strongly suggests forgery, and the university's statements further support this claim. The BBC cannot speak for Chicago State University, which is the only institution with the legal authority to verify the authenticity of the certificate. In essence, the article implies that the BBC is openly contradicting Chicago State University despite the university's clear denial of issuing the certificate in question. This is a perplexing stance. Furthermore, if we accept the BBC's conclusion, it would mean that both Chicago State University and prominent figures like Atiku and Peter Obi have lied. Peter Obi demanded that Tinubu clarify his identity during a press conference. He stated, "The people deserve to know with certainty the true identity of their leader." However, based on the documents from Chicago State University, it appears that someone else was admitted to the university, and Tinubu's identity is in question. Discrepancies in citizenship, social security numbers, and birth dates raise valid concerns about the accuracy of his claims. Given all the evidence, one can reasonably argue that the BBC's article is an attempt to rehabilitate Tinubu's image. His vigorous efforts to prevent the release of these documents, including appealing a lower court's decision, raise suspicions. The saying, "there's no smoke without fire," suggests that he had something to hide, which is why he fought so hard to prevent the documents from becoming public. In conclusion, based on physical, oral, and circumstantial evidence, the certificate Tinubu submitted to INEC appears to be forged. No article from the BBC, any other media outlet, or even the Nigerian Supreme Court can change this fact. The Constitution clearly mandates disqualification for anyone found guilty of certificate forgery, and the Supreme Court should evaluate the evidence from Chicago State University on its merits. The BBC may be preparing the ground for the Supreme Court but no technicality should overshadow this significant constitutional matter. We await the BBC's apology to Nigerians and the global community.